Hello, everyone. Ron Harrison here from Unlimited Success Agency. As you probably know, Kim and I started with Five Rings Financial probably in about 2012, as I recall. So we've been with Five Rings for quite a while. And of course, our agency is Unlimited Success. Now, you're receiving this video because you either are an agent, have thought about being an agent, or you might even be a referral partner or thinking about being a referral partner. So I just wanted to update you on some of the things that have been happening with us and with Five Rings so that we can move along with you and take that next step forward in what you might want to do to help people, number one, and to increase your income, right? Those are the bottom lines. So the first thing I want to talk about is a little bit about Five Rings. Over the last, well, Five Rings in its present state has been about 14 or 15 years, and it has grown every year. When other parts of the financial industry are compressing, getting smaller, Five Rings is growing and growing and growing. And that speaks to Mike Wilk, the president of our company, and the values that he has in what we can do for our clients and for the people that become part of Five Rings, right? The last 3 or 4 years have been incredible growth, 60 and 70%. Even in 2020, 2021, 2022, Five Rings grew and grew and grew when other parts of the economy were dropping behind, right? And when you do things the right way, but more importantly, when you do things that everybody needs, that is when businesses can grow. This year, Five Rings, so here we are. This is the first week of August 2023, and Five Rings is nearly at 100% of what it was in 2022. That's incredible. So, 2022, Five Rings reached $5 million in production, we'll just call it. And this year, expected to be over 9 million. So, nearly doubling and might even double. So it's just incredible what is happening with the company. So Kim and I, we are so fortunate to have found out about Five Rings so long ago, and then be able through hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, as they say, stick with Five Rings into what we're doing now. So let's lead into that. So as many of you know, we had three offices about a year and a half ago. We had three offices: Grand Junction, Colorado, Battle Mountain, Nevada, and one in Boise, Idaho. Well, something we learned just 2 years ago during the pandemic is that so much of our work can be done via distance. People learned during the pandemic that Zoom is a great communications tool and a good learning tool, right? Zoom is also a tool that can be used to uh, allow people to be more comfortable in their own homes talking with us. With Zoom and some of those types of tools, we don't have to have take 2 hours out of our evening just to go meet for 1 hour and find out what living benefits are or find out how we can help people with a rollover plan that they have. We can do it via Zoom as an introduction, and then if they like what we're talking about, many people just say, hey, let's just do it all via Zoom. I've done some work with people in other states. I did work with a client in South Carolina. We've never met together. I've spent probably with him maybe, I'd say, 3 to 4 hours total working with him on Zoom. We're doing a rollover for him. And I don't want to brag about the income from it, but the income is a four-figure income. So that's like $1,000 an hour practically, and all via distance. So that can be easily done. And the nice thing about that is those of you who have either clients or potential clients, family, friends, those sorts of things, acquaintances in other areas, we can reach them. We don't have to sit down with them face to face, knee to knee. It's just amazing how technology tools have helped us. What has also helped us do, it has helped us put plans into place for people in a much shorter time. Because when we talk about living benefits, life insurance, we never know what tomorrow's going to bring, what the doctor's going to say tomorrow. So if I can shorten the policy period from a month, that used to be when you have to kind of meet with a person 2 or 3 times face to face, trying to set schedules. It used to be a month before we get a policy in place and get that protection in place for them and their families. I can now put things in place like in 2 or 3 days using the power of technology. And that is great for our clients because they get protection in place sooner, and it's great for us as agents. I mean, we have to talk about money, right? Is that we get paid sooner. So many great things happening. Kim and I just returned from a trip to Costa Rica. It was an all expense paid trip with the company that helps us do our rollover work, our annuity work, our part of our retirement work. And the great thing about that, so we ended up this year again, #2 in all the 5 rings. And 5 rings has about 8 to 10,000 people like me and Kim and some of you all around the country, licensed agents. So Kim and I were so proud. We ended up being #2 this year, a little over $3 million in protection that we did in rollovers for people. Last year we were #2 in the company. 3 years ago we were #3 in the company. So we're going to keep trying harder to get up there. But we're so fortunate that people, by word of mouth, we're getting lots of referrals. Hey, you need to talk to Ron. You need to talk to Kim and find out how they can help you protect your money when you leave a job, when you don't have a company 401k. We can help people set up private retirement plans outside of IRS control. So many, many things we can do. We're also scheduled to be at the leadership conference for 5 rings this year. We'll probably end up being, I think, probably in the top 15 in all of 5 rings as far as all of our lines of business. And we're constantly in the top 10, top 15 over the last 8 to 10 years we've been with 5 rings. So we're pretty proud of that. So what I want to talk about now is the opportunity that we offer. So again, some of you are already agents with us. Some of you are referral partners with us, and I'll talk about those different areas. Some of you, over the last month or so, we've brought on some people that they have their own small, like home and automobile insurance companies, and maybe health insurance, and they know living benefits. They've learned about that, and they want to provide living benefits for people, or they want to provide rollover options like we do. So we're partnering with those sorts of people too. And that speaks really highly for how 5 rings works, how we can help other people in what they do. We even have some Aflac agents that have joined our team because they know that what we can provide can add on to the services they can do that benefit their current clients. So let's go ahead and look at some of the possibilities we have. So some of the opportunities we have. First, referral partners. Referral partners might be somebody who they don't want to get a license, they don't want to get a financial services license, a life insurance license, or anything like that, but they do want to say, hey, to their friends and people they know, you need to talk to Kim and Ron, they can help you with this. Or they want to send people to Wine Women Wealth or Money 101 or to some of the online trainings that we do. Well, referral partners, what we can do legally is we can give them like a referral gift. So it could be an Amazon gift card, it could be a grocery store gift card, a debit card, things like that. We can give that to those people in response to how they've helped us build our business. Now, they don't get an awful lot, but they do at least get something. Now, if somebody wanted to take the next step, they could be a referral agent. What a referral agent does is they end up referring people to us. They don't want to necessarily sit down in the meetings or anything. They just say, hey, help my friends, help my clients, help my family, and then send me a check. So with referral agents, I can send them a direct check, which is really cool. And I've had some referral agents. I had one that she got a check for $2,500. She didn't even have to sit down in the meetings or anything. She just said, Ron, help these people. So referral agents, they end up getting their professional financial services license, life insurance license. Then I can pay them a big fat check. So that's really a cool thing. Next is part-time agents. So part-time agents, these would be people who have their license. They have people they want us to visit with, and we sit down with them. And when those part-time agents are in that meeting, they end up getting a bigger chunk of the commissions that come from that meeting. So if you think about this so far, referral agent partners get a small chunk, referral agents get a bigger chunk, and part-time agents get a bigger chunk, right? And that's for just people who are just starting, or they have a really heavy schedule, full-time job, children or something like that. And they say, Ron, I can't meet all the time, but I would like to sit down with some of the clients and earn a little bit of money and learn more about the business. Full-time agent. Now, full-time agents, this doesn't mean somebody that works for 5 rings full-time. This just means somebody that is saying, hey, I want to take the next step. I want to maybe write the policies. I want to learn from you in the field training model that Five Rings has. I want to learn in that, and then I want to start writing business too. Now, the cool thing about full-time agents is that they end up stepping up on the commission scale. So some of our people that are full-time agents that do like 20 hours a week or something, they can be earning $1,000, $2,000 a week. Of course, there's no guarantees in any of this. A lot of people earn zero because they don't do any work. But there's some great potential in what people can do in this. If somebody came to me, say they want to be a full-time agent, and they had somebody that had a $200,000 401k rollover, if we did that and the full-time agent sat in the meetings with me, they brought the person, I did all the work, that referral agent could end up getting like $4,000 or $5,000 off of that single rollover. That's pretty incredible. So it just matters that you work in the field training process. Next, we have team builders. Team builders are people who would be considered, could be part-time or full-time, but typically it's going to be a person that we consider as a full-time person. They're really engaged in things. They go to some of the online trainings. They go to the Monday morning phone calls, Thursday night trainings, things like that. Well, team builders would be somebody who says, I want to get some agents under me. So if they do that, then of course they end up earning money when I do business with that new person that has come on. So that's part of our field training model. Great way to put extra money in your pocket and not requiring you to do anything except have people say, I think I want to be an agent with Five Rings. I think I want to join your team. So team builders are really important. Then finally, agencies. And I spoke to this. We have a couple of agencies that have joined us recently with Five Rings. And the reason they joined us, they went to a Wine Woman of Wealth event, or maybe word of mouth. They said, hey, you need to talk to Ron and Kim and learn about this a little bit more. They might be doing health insurance, car insurance, home insurance, that sort of stuff. And maybe their companies don't offer some of the training that we offer or the products we offer. They said, hey, I want to expand my business. I want to help more people in more ways. So they've joined us as agencies, and they're making pretty nice checks when we talk to their new clients or their old clients or even potential clients about some of the great things we do. So there's some basic information about what we do. Please get a hold of me. Even if you're a current agent, a potential agent, or referral partner, please get a hold of me and let's talk a little bit about what this could look like for you to be a really cool side income. And if you really step it up, it could be what I call a front income, right? That's what Kim and I do. We're a front income with Five Rings Financial. So take care, everyone. All of our contact information is over here. Get a hold of me or Kim to learn a little bit more, and let's just move forward. 2023, we have the last 5 months, 23 are going to be fantastic months with Five Rings. Then 2024 is just going to see Five Rings grow from 50 or 60% again every single year. So jump on that tidal wave. It is amazing what can happen. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Bye.